Alright, that's gonna add foliage and we're gonna use water. Foliage. So you click foliage mode and let's move this to the right. I already have downloaded one, so I'm gonna delete this. So you can drop objects here. Objects, I mean any objects. But somehow the UEFN doesn't allow us to use Fortnite objects, so we have to use the one we downloaded. So content browser, um, reference. This is the one we downloaded. The head. You can have more than one objects, but we're gonna just use one object here. Okay, this one. So for now, what it does, it's kind of hard. It's gonna be hard to see because this is really a small object. So I'm gonna increase the number. So what it does, so 10 times. Okay, so it will spawn these head randomly based on this brush size, and you can increase the density, so it will have a lot more, or decrease the density and a lot less. And so you can control, let's say, 5 times bigger and 20 times. So you can set up a range, a range of size to have different sizes available. Also, you can erase some of the things you don't need. Of course, you can control this paint density, erase density as well. For you to notice, it is placed on the landscape and setting mesh. So now you see the head is spawned, has spawned on these objects. Also, one of the trickiest thing is it doesn't really place this object on these sharp edges, so which is kind of tricky and hard to control. But we still can try to, maybe increase the number. So not doing anything, maybe increase the number for there. But okay. So it's kind of hard to see and hard to place, but it still helps place some of the objects. But it's not really helping a lot, a little bit. But for now, it's almost, you don't see anything. Let's make it even like slightly smaller. Maybe this might be helpful. Maybe we can increase density. Still, yeah, it's not gonna work. So know that even though you can control some of the, the angles and things, the object once spawned, it's almost disappearing now. Okay. Once spawned, the area when it comes to, the sharp angle on this cliff. So this that's kind of limitations for now. I hope they have some solution to offer, but for now, it is what it is. Alright, let's go back to selection mode. So now we have cup of a head. We're gonna add water. Water is actually Fortnite, and under environment and under water, now you have these waters. Again, Fortnite, click environment further and click water further. Now you can see all these different types of water options. Now I'm gonna use ocean, click and drag. Maybe you see a little triangle, right? And let off. Now you can see you see the ocean. However, the ocean, the shape of triangle affect the shape of my landscape. So there's two different ways you can play with. For now, you can click this. Just click the ocean and click this. Sometimes you don't see it. Just click game view G on and off. That's strange. You should be able to see. Yeah, now click. Okay, so click, sometimes if you don't really see it, click this or click that and click this, you'll see these handles and point, so you can control the shape. Let's see, delete. You can even scale these. So you can play by, change the point and change the shape of the landscape like this. You can even click and hold Alt key. You can even add more point if you want. So you can create a, whatever landscape you want to create. Or another way, let's click this, Ctrl Z, 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 and I don't actually want the triangle affect the shape of my landscape. So in this case, click this water and water here, water instance, and now you'll see affects landscape and uncheck. Oops, hello. It has to be something updated. Okay, check, uncheck. Okay, now it works. Okay, so now you can see the water won't affect the landscape, so we have to move this down a little bit. But the thing is, if you look at, let's move this up a little bit. If you look at this, you can see the how triangle. So what is inside the triangle? There will be no water. The outside there will be ocean. So under in this here, so you will see kind of very strange, water kind of there, as if there is an invisible transparent glass blocking the water. So if you don't want this to happen, you can, again, same thing, you can bring this triangle very small, so the area function, let's move this here a little bit. It's better to hide this triangle under this big mountain. So now you see it looks much better, it looks much natural. There's no strangeness because the triangle is hidden under this big mountain. So that's how you play the water actor. We call this actor. You can add river, you can add swimming pool, lake. There's different. It's the same thing as different shapes of water. So that's how you add water and how you control the water. Either you click whether it's gonna affect the landscape, or like this. All right. Now let's see and how it's gonna look. I believe our spawn. Let's spawn. Okay, our spawner, both of them are under the water. So let's move maybe somewhere. Let's move here. So we won't spawn on the water. Okay, perfect. Let's save. Let's move this to the right. Let's save. Content browser, save all, and launch session. It takes some time. Alright. Oops. Editing mode. Alright. It's connecting. Okay, now here it is. This is the word we just made. And now you can enter into the water. That's awesome. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna escape and end game.